So my quote is, "Victory has 100 memories, but defeat has amnesia," by W.I.E. Gates. And I don't think this is true in any way, because like I played piano for years, and my biggest memories were the ones where I just messed up really, really bad. So that's what I'm going to talk about today, is what some of my failures. So one time I was like 10, and I was walking. It was at my piano recital. I was walking up, and I was like, I practiced so well, like I know this, like the back of my hand, like no problem. And then I just go to the floor, like I just eat it in front of like everyone, and I'm like, okay. I was just like, pull it together, and then so I get up there and just don't remember anything. I just sat there instead of my piano teacher, and she's just like, just go. And I messed up, and it was like the most painful 5 minutes of my life. And then another time, I used to play piano competitively, I guess. And there was only 3 people in this one, in the competition. And so I went up, and I completely blanked on my second song. The first song I played so well, it was perfect. So I was like, I got this. And then I started playing my second one, and I forgot a good 30 seconds of a song. And I just panicked, and my dad and my boyfriend at the time were just sitting there staring at me with this pained look on their face, and so they were giving out trophies at the end of it, and they had a first place, a second place, a third place, and a fourth place. And there were only 3 people, and I got 4th place. That was pretty awesome. And that is why I think victory has 100 memories, but defeat has amnesia is not true at all.
Oh, that's really late.
Doing 4 out of 3. Nice. First place in the second competition. Yeah.
Well, starting with the quote as your attention device is a little bit awkward, but we do get a very clear statement of what your point of view on the subject is. There's not really a preview of what the contents is going to be, other than you're going to relate to us some of your piano stories, which I thought they were pretty good stories. You did a nice job telling them for the most part, although sometimes you drop your voice a little bit and you it's more conspiratorial the way you were speaking. You start talking to yourself a little bit more than talking to the audience, and I thought that was awkward, and it also adds so much informality to the presentation that it feels less like a speech and more like you're just sort of thinking out loud and you happen to be in front of people. There are a few indicators when you're speaking. I think that's good. Your facial expressions. Occasionally you look mildly uncertain, but usually that's really connected with the emotions that you're talking about in the speech. For instance, I thought it matched up pretty well with your being horrified about falling over and the expression on your face. I thought you conveyed those ideas pretty well. I did notice that you stood as far away from us as you could possibly get, and that does seem a little bit like a sign of anxiety there. I think you could have a smoother exit, although it was clear that you were done. One of the things I want you to do when you watch your video is I want you to count the likes that you have. You have more likes than Paris Hilton does on Facebook. It's just way too many. All right. Thank you.